What's going on, guys? So I decided to do a little upgrade on my truck. So let's talk about it. So about 2 weeks ago, I decided to go and order some new rims for a big truck. So at first, I ordered the rims just to, like, they're different style, as you'll see. But the 22.5-inch versions were on a like 90-day back order. So I decided to go to 24.5s. Well, for 24.5s, obviously, I can't run a 22-inch rim on the inside, so I had to buy 10 new rims. And then I also realized, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to buy 10 new tires, which is fine. Everything worked out perfectly fine. So anyway, got 10 new tires, 10 new rims, and I'll put in some pictures and stuff a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. These are the American Racing ATX series Indy style. As far as for the cutouts and stuff, they call it the Indy style. These are 24.5s, and they are sitting on 11R24 5 tires. So I do have 16 ply tires all the way around. So I went with Goodyears on the front, and I have Fortunes, which is kind of like they're made in Thailand. It's probably a Chinese company, I don't know. I just bought those because, well, they're on the drives. Anyway, so the list of tires that I'm willing to put on my steers would be Michelin #1, of course. 2 would be Bridgestone. 3 would be BF Goodwrench. As far as I know, they're actually made by Michelin. But anyway, BF Goodwrench, General Tire, Goodyear, and they were out of everything except they had 2 Goodyears. So I got these 2 Goodyear Endurance LHS steer tires for, I believe it was $8.29 each, after tax and everything. And then these Fortunes I got they're the FDH 106, closed shoulder. I like a closed shoulder. I'm not a fan. I had those XDN2 by Michelin, and what I didn't like about the open shoulder is all the turning I do, like all the cleats that were on the side, they start to rub down, and I don't know, they kind of look ridiculous. So anyway, I wanted a closed shoulder drive tire, and this is what they had in stock because I needed 8 of them. They were out of course, Michelin, BF Goodrich, General, all those that I tried to get first. And then they're like, hey, we have these Fortunes for $3.29 a piece. They're 16 ply 11R 24.5s. So I said, okay, we'll do them. I'll try them out, and if they perform well, as far as if they last a long time and I don't have any issues at them, hell, I'll buy them again. Even if they only last me a year, they're $3.29 a piece. I'm not gonna go broke, replacing tires every year. So one thing about these rims, and of course I got them put on yesterday, and then it rains as soon as I got home, washed the truck, and then it rains. But anyway, you can see right here, that's one. There's 4 screws that hold these axle covers on, and I found out that you can't use, or at least I haven't been able to use the lug nut covers that I had before, which are the screw, like they're the big cylinders that screw on. One, they come too far out, and they rub up against this, trying to put it up, trying to put it onto the lug nut. So I did order some push-on. Plus, I have plenty of thread, but it was not catching. I think it has to do with this groove down in here of the axle cover. So anyway, I'm gonna try some push-on lug nut covers and see if those work. And if they don't, then it is what it is. I'll just run without them. I think they look freaking phenomenal anyway with the black rims. So I had all these rims, and I was calling around getting prices from tire shops, on seeing how much it costs to have these mounted. No shop, out of like the 5 shops that I called, really none of them wanted to even touch these rims because they didn't want to be liable for scratching them up. So the shop that I finally found is called Southern Tire. They're on Commonwealth here in Jacksonville, on Commonwealth and Lane Avenue. And I'll put all their information on the screen. I'll put all the information in the details of this video. They were absolutely phenomenal. Jason and his crew. And I apologize, man, if you're watching this. I cannot remember the guy's name that actually installed the tires, but he's done custom wheels and stuff before, where he knew how to get them installed without scratching the hell out of them, using bars. So as you can see, like, that almost looks like a scratch, but it's not. It's just dirt. But no, I mean, there is absolutely no scratches on here at all. Any of the rims, the edges, anything, nothing is scratched. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. And I'll definitely be going back to them. They're gonna get pretty much all my tire service when it comes to the truck. So with this 10-wheel kit that I got, you get the steer tires, and then you get the outside and then the inside. On these insides, you can see how it has you can barely see it, but if my camera will focus, you can see how on the outside it has that beadlock style. Well, on the inside, it's just bare black. And so you do have inside and outside. There is a difference, and there's a big difference between the drive rims and the ones that go on the steers. Just as far as the location, or showing the bead lock and all that stuff, or at least making it look like a bead lock. But anyway, I've finally got a set of these, and I think they look damn good on the truck. And yeah, I'm extremely happy with how they look with the truck. If I could get the trailer to match, that'd be awesome. If I own the trailer, I would buy a set just to match. I would just buy the outside ones though. I'm not going all 8. But anyway, I've wanted a set of these rims ever since I saw them. Hell, I don't know how many years ago. Finally got me a set, and I couldn't be more happy with them. So far, no issues, of course. I've only had them on for 1 day, so I can't really say if I've had any issues or not. Other than the lug nut covers fitting. The lug nut covers that I did order are chrome. That way it'll have just a little bit of chrome mixed with the black. I think it's going to look really good. And eventually, I would like to get my tanks. It'll probably have to wait until I fully own the truck, but I do plan on getting my tanks and my steps, at least just the door on the steps, either vinyl wrapped to match the color of the truck, or officially painted. But I'm probably going to end up going with a wrap, just because it'd be quicker, easier, and a hell of a lot cheaper. So anyway, figured I'd show these rims and tires off. My next video will probably be a pros and cons, because I went from a low pro 22.5 to a tall rubber on 24.5s. Big difference in how the truck handles, accelerates, everything like that. Of course, it's a little bit slower. Anyway, yeah, probably be it.